Hey, welcome back to another edition of Babyface Brew Review. My name's Alex. I'll be walking you guys and gals through this review for the next few minutes here today. We got a really special beer on our hands. We're going to no other than Treehouse Brewing Company out of Monson, Massachusetts and Charlton, Massachusetts. I've been lucky enough to get my hands on quite a few Treehouse beers as of late, going to eBay and some friends as well. Today we are looking at none other than Doubleganger, which is essentially the big brother of Doppelganger. This one I think is dry hopped, twice the amount as Doppelganger, excuse me. This beer clocks in, getting into the specs of the beer, at 8.2%. I do not have an IBU content for you, unfortunately, but what I do have are some super good accolades. Going over to the folks at Beer Advocate, they're giving it a 4.69 out of 5, which puts it in that world-class category, and then from the folks over on Untapped, you're looking at 4.7 out of 5 caps. From 8,000 ratings, this is the highest rated beer that I've ever got my hands on, so I'm very excited to be sitting here with you guys reviewing it today. Never had this beer. Have had some other really awesome Treehouse beers as of late, like I was just saying. But other than that, I really don't have much more to go off of regarding this beer. So let's crack the cap on the Doubleganger and see what we got on our hands today. Super fresh beer. Today's date is February the 8th. This beer was canned on February the 2nd, so just a mere 6 days old. And I was watching actually Joe's review on YouTube here, and he was saying that some of the beers they get better, you know, as you let them age for just a couple of weeks. Obviously, you want to drink them within like a month or two, but he said that, you know, the flavors will kind of develop. So that's what he was saying. Don't know if that's the case. We'll see. I'll test it out. Let's see what we get into a glass here with the Doubleganger and what it's looking like. Just pouring like straight up creamy kind of orange juice in complexion and color. Looks very similar to other Treehouse beers. Maybe a shade darker, but really nice. I mean, beautiful opaqueness to this one. No clarity getting through whatsoever. Really nice white fluffy head, kind of off-white eggshell, very tightly compact bubbles. Those Treehouse beers in regards to the heads are always super consistent, always very nice with how they retain. Yeah, some nice glass lacing on there as we swirl it around. Look at that. Beautiful in the glass there. Really nice, really nice. Let's get into a smell and aroma. I can already tell you, just permeating right out of the can, right out of the glass, just stinking up my room here. Let's see what we got going on. It just explodes with hops. I mean, it's absolutely crazy, the dry hopping rate on whatever this was, but it's absolutely nuts. I kind of get a little bit of like a sharp yeasty smell to it, but I mean, getting into the hops, I get big candied citrus, big candied orange notes. I get pineapple, I get mango sweetness. I get a lot of papaya as well, and then just tropical fruit, big tropical fruit. I think what's sticking out mostly is the candied orange along with the pineapple. It's really juicy as well. Maybe some guava in there as well, a little bit of grapefruit notes in there. There's almost like this kind of shortbread sweetness in terms of the malt bill. There is almost this subtle kind of musty dankness to it as well, ever so subtle. Really nice. Wow, just pops blasting out of the glass all over the place. All right, my mouth is absolutely watering at this point. Cheers, Prost, whatever the hell you want to call it. This is Doubleganger from Treehouse Brewing Company. Oh, wow. That is incredible. I can already tell you this is so freaking good. I'm not trying to sound like a jerk or anything. This is amazing. It is so incredibly smooth up front. Oh, it's absolutely nuts. I can't believe how smooth it is for the amount of hops. that you get. Honestly, I'm not trying to sound idiotic, but it's a little milder in terms of the taste than in regards to the smell. Maybe a little bit more muted, but it's absolutely exploding onto my palate. I mean, it's super, super smooth. Up front, really rounded flavors, huge mango notes. I'm getting big mango notes. Pineapple, some like guava. The candied orange, like orange sorbet note is massive in this thing. It's like drinking, you know, like an orange creamsicle that maybe was soaked in, you know, with pog frozen around it, passion orange guava, the Hawaiian drink. I mean, that's what it tastes like. It's unreal how smooth and juicy and sweet it is, but at the back end, it's really cool. It dries out nicely. You do get that kind of like shortbread sweetness in the middle for the malt bill I was talking about. It's really beautiful how delicate and bold this beer is all at once. I mean, it has some Julius qualities to it, definitely, but it absolutely explodes. I want to savor it, but I want to smash it at the same time. Yeah, it's unbelievable. There's more grain here, too, than some of the other New England styles that I've had from Treehouse, which I think really adds to that sweetness, whatever they're using. I mean, I'm not gonna say it has like this milkshake quality, because it doesn't, but it has some of that like shortbreadiness that you get in maybe some of those, you know, milkshake IPAs where they're using lactose or something. I mean, that's not here. I am making a subtle comparison, but I'm just talking about how the grain in this is amazing, and that sweetness really adds to that candied orange, that orange sorbet, almost creamsicle-like taste, and the tropical fruit. It's unbelievable. I like the sweetness driving through, and then it finishes dry, and it just lingers with that orange creamsicle-like flavor on this. This is amazing. And the mango, too. The feel, too, getting into that, it's fantastic. It's absolutely superb. It's a medium body. And I'm not going to say it's lighter on a medium body, but it's very, very drinkable. It's incredibly smooth. It's incredibly creamy for how drinkable this is. It really does a number on the senses. There's no doubt about that. No alcohol at all. Really nice dry finish for the middle of the mouth sweetness. Really, really digging this one. I'm going to be as bold as I've ever been before on this channel. This is 100 out of 100. This is my favorite double IPA I have ever had. I haven't had that much New England styles out there. I mean, I've had quite a few Treehouse beers, had some great West Coast double IPAs, but this is it. It's Doubleganger. This is absolutely fantastic. I'm not, you know, I know I sound like I'm spewing out hype. This was absurdly good. I mean, it's unbelievable that orange sorbet sweetness, or the orange creamsicle, rather, that just drives through with all those tropical fruit notes. And that malt bill is fantastic, and how, you know, dried finishes, which makes it incredibly drinkable. 100 for me, but that's not what matters. What matters is you guys and gals thinking. You can let me know by leaving that all in the comment section down below. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Why? What do you think of Doubleganger? Leave it down below. What beers are you guys drinking? Leave it in there. Let me know what beers I could trade to you guys that I have, that you might not have, that you have, that I don't have. So let me know. I appreciate each and every one of you. I say it every single time, and I really absolutely mean that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for tuning to Babyface Brew Review. Cheers. Prost. We'll see you all next time right here on Babyface Brew Review. Thank you so much for stopping by.